Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with the Riz. Today I'm going to do a lot of people's favourite dish, including mine. It is the humble chicken schnitzel Parmigiana. I've just got some, this is the crumbing stage here of the chicken. Alright, so what we need to do here is, I've already tapped out my chicken. I've cleaned all the sinew off that was on there, and I have sliced them. I tapped them out a little bit with the meat mallet with in between plastic sheeting. So what you do there, you just get some Glad wrap, fold it over on itself half a dozen times or so, and put a piece down on the bottom as well on the chopping board. Don't do it on the bench here, do it on the chopping board, and then just tap them out so that they're all even, because otherwise if you've got one end that's thicker than the other, then this end here will cook quickly and the other end won't be cooked at all. So you tap them out so they're nice and even, okay, it's just like that. And then just have all your pieces set out like I have. And then I've got my chopped parsley that I've already done. I don't need to show you how to chop parsley, you know how to do that now. I've got my eggs in here, I've got about 5 eggs or so in here, and some salt and pepper. So to this, I'm just going to put some chopped parsley. That's continental parsley, okay? And I've got, I don't know, a couple of nice big handfuls of Parmesan cheese in here as well. All right, so that's all you really need in there. And then just give that a good whisk. You can put, if it's, some people put a little bit of milk in their egg wash, but really, I don't think you need it. So just give that a quick mix like that, and that's good enough. And so you have a station set up like this. So you got your egg wash, your chicken's here. Sorry, put the egg wash in the middle, eh? Do it properly. The flour, egg wash, and breadcrumbs. Okay, I'll just get another plate. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is how you do it. So this hand does the flouring. All right. Put it in here. You get a fork, or you can use your hand if you like, but I'm just using a fork. All right. And what you can also do, I'll just hang on a second. I'll just finish this bit. So one hand always stays dry. So this one's always dry. So you don't want to get your hands, this hand, or whether you're you might be a lefty, so do it the opposite way around. And just give them a push down so you keep this hand dry at all times. All right, I see people that make these and they got this hand full of the egg wash and they're putting all the egg wash in here and carrying on like a pork chop. And that's it, that's your beautiful chicken schnitzel. Okay. So, and what you can do, if you want to prep in advance, you can do this stage, and then into here and into your egg wash. I just make sure that they're all coated with the egg wash properly, and you can leave that in the fridge for a few hours. You know, if you want to do it in the morning and then later on at night crumb them, you can do that as well. I do that sometimes as well. So we'll do that again for you. So straight in the flour, which I've got seasoned as well. Got salt and pepper in there. All right, so just dunk it in here. Just do it with your fingers, it's better. Don't worry about a fork. Tap the sides so you're not putting too much excess into the breadcrumbs, otherwise you just cake up the breadcrumbs too much and they get full of lumps. And just give it a good old press down, just like that. All right, pretty simple and very yummy too, I must say. So, and that's it. All right, I'll continue on with doing these here because I've got a few, and then I'll show you the next step after this. Sweet. Okay, guys, I've got some bit of prep here that I've done. I've got my I'm going to mix 3 cheeses to go on top of the Parmigianas. So I've got some nice mozzarella cheese here, beautiful mozzie, And this is all hand grated. So if you can do that, that will be great, because the stuff in the packets, they put fillers and things like that in there, and they're not the best. This one here is a strong and bitey, tasty cheese as well. And I'll tell you what, when you mix 3 different cheeses, it makes a big difference, huge difference. And then I've just got some Parmesan, nice Grana Padano Parmesan there. Then all you got to do is just, with your hands, just give it a nice mix up. Okay, just like that. Don't be too rough with it. Just gentle, gentle. Alright. And that's it for the cheese. That's ready to go. That's pretty simple, isn't it? And you'll thank me for this later. Don't worry about that. So that's all right to go. And so I've got some carrots here I'm going to steam with some cabbage. And I've got some onion and bacon I'm going to fry off. And I've got some silver beet. And I've got some bok choy. And I'm going to cook that in a pan. And I might just put a little bit of cream in there as well. So those will go together. And then I've got that together to go with the parmies. Got some beautiful, nice grandmother ham here. Why it's called grandmother, I don't know. Maybe because it's aged, I don't know. Not really sure. But it's beautiful ham, tastes really nice. And my schnitzels are ready to go, and I got my Parmesan cheese, my Napoli sauce here. My homemade Napoli sauce that I do. That's in another video that you can check out. Alright, so all I need to do is cook now. Okay guys, got this is where it's all going to be happening here. So I cooked my bacon and onion for a little while. Because you want them to be really nicely cooked in here. Now I've added the silver beet only at this point, because the bok choy takes very little time to cook and the silver beet takes a bit longer. Alright, so that's a bit tougher. So just letting that do its thing. I've got my steamer on low here with my carrots and my cabbage in there. And I've just put a couple of schnitzels in here. Now you don't want to cook these fully, okay? Because they're going to go in the oven, finish off in the oven. So you just want to brown them. Add here. Now make sure the oil is hot enough. So just test it before you put a chicken schnitzel in there by putting a little crumb in there. If you see it sizzling up nicely, then that's right to go. So because if you put schnitzel in the oil, it's not hot enough, it'll just soak up the oil right through the crumbs, and it's just like an oil slick. Not very nice at all. So just remember that little tip there. And also guys, if you're loving my little videos I'm doing, hit the like button, drop a comment if you like, and smash that subscribe button as well, and the little bell that's next to it. Yeah, and then you can receive all my content. That would be lovely. Good support from everybody. So got space for another little schnitzel to go in there. Alright, so I've got my cheese mix here, I've got my Napoli sauce there, I've got my beautiful ham here as well. Alright, so at this point I can put the bok choy in there. Alright, so we'll just let that cook away. So at this stage, with all the cooking of the chicken and everything, and this, you're looking probably 20 minutes, I would say, before everything's done. So I'm going to take these out. Alright. Don't really have to put them on paper, because you know, you don't really have to. Alright, so I've got that there. One more in there. Give that a little turn. So that's that. So fix up your paper here. If you want to, by all means, you can put some greaseproof paper first, but you don't have to worry about this really. So, all right. So this is going nicely here. I'll just turn that up. I want to add a little bit of cream to it, a bit of salt and pepper. It's all about timing, isn't it? So you just got to make sure you have everything going. Just get the salt and pepper. Give it a good dose of black pepper here. Put that there. All right. It's going nicely here. At this point, I'm going to put a little bit of cream in here. That's enough. Not too much. Just let it do its little bit of thing here. It'll cook nicely. Like I said, the bok choy, you basically want the bok choy in it to be a little bit, what do you call it? Not so overcooked or anything. Alright, so just keep an eye on that. So you can turn that down probably as well. So that schnitzel's done. This one's just about done. So while that's cooking, I'll just use get some ham and put some ham on them. Just like that. This is beautiful tasting ham, this one. Really nice. Okay. So don't get the cheap ham. And when you go to the supermarket, I don't know if you ever look, but I do. And if you have a look at the labels on the tickets in the supermarket or whatever, at Coles or Woolworths, you'll actually notice that it's got how much percentage of ingredients is from Australia. And so that's nice, isn't it? Look at that. And you'll be surprised at how much ingredients are used in some of those hams. Like, I always go for like 98% Australian ingredients. There's a lot there, it's got 10% or 30%. I don't know where the other stuff comes from. But yeah, I do not like that one little bit. So I always go for the 98%. Alright, so this beautiful ham's on here now. I'll put the sauce on next and then the cheese. Alright. I reckon that's pretty good. A little bit more on that one. Alright, got my beautiful Napoli sauce here. That'll go on. You don't want to flood it. Okay, so just be sparingly with it. Don't put too much. It's not a soup. So, just like so. Alright. Let me tell you, when you get your lips around these, you'll be wanting more, because they are delicious. Alright, that's all you want on there. And then the cheese. Don't be shy with the cheese. And if you do have cheese left over, you can just put it into a Ziploc bag. Try and get the blue bags, the actual freezer bags themselves. They're built for the freezer. And then you'll be A-OK there, because the other bags don't protect things in the freezer as well. Okay, so that's that. Easy. So that's what we got there, guys. Right, now whack them in the oven It's coming up to temperature now. It's on 150. I want it on 180. Whack them in the oven, and Bob's your uncle. Let's go. Okay. So this is pretty good here. So I might just shut that off. I'll turn up the veggies because we want that soon. And yeah, there we go. That's getting to the end result now. All right. So I'll finish with that. Finish with the oil. All right, I just need a bowl to put that. I'll just whack that there in a warm place. Okay, let me have a little taste of this. See? Very nice, tasty. Okay, so that's going along. That's started to steam in there. Got my carrots on the bottom and the cabbage on top. All right, let's just wait for that to happen, and I will plate up and I'll show you the end result very shortly. Okay guys, it's time to serve up our beautiful Parmigianas, and they are looking great. So what I've got here, I've got some the cabbage and the carrots. They can go into this little dish here, just like so. My little darling girlfriend loves these little veggies like this. I've had to cook them for her twice this week because they're mixed with butter, and you all know butter tastes better, don't we? We all know that. All right, so that's in there, that's there. That's that one. And I've got my beautiful silver beet here, which I'll put straight over here on this little dish, just like so. And this is looking really yummy too, I must say. Turn that this way. And those palmies are nice and ready in there, waiting for me to get them out. They're having a party in there. All right, that's those. Okay, time for the palmies. Let's have a look. Oop, I just fogged up my glasses, I can't see anything. Oh. All right, oh yeah, look at that. Yum, yum. Beautiful Parmigianas. But don't overcook these in the oven, all right? Because otherwise they'll be dry as anything. There we go. So look at this cheese. Look at all this cheese. That's the best part. I love it. This one. Go on here. Go on there like that. Bit of extra cheese as well. Look at that melted cheese. Oh, scrumptious. Right, done. Well guys, a little bit of a sprinkle, parsley. That's real 80s style. And there we have it guys. Our chicken Parmigianas. Look at that. Beautiful, yummy, delicious. I've missed my fork and knife again. I always forget to get my knife and fork. So we'll do a little taste test. And that's it there. Wow. Yes, look at that, nice and juicy. The breast still beautiful and juicy, and just yum. That ham is just to die for. The Napoli sauce, when you've got a good Napoli sauce, it makes a great Parmigiana as well. If the sauce is wrong, then yeah, it's not very nice. And those three cheeses mixed together are just absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, so I'm going to go sit down with my darling and have this now for dinner. And we'll see each other real soon, hey? So if you like what I've done, smash that like button. And hit the subscribe as well. And if you want to leave a comment, go right ahead. Until then, till the next job, till the next recipe, happy cooking to everybody, and take care.